Everyone watching this video is about to make a choice. On my left, the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, the most capable off-road vehicle ever built for the masses. On my right, the Jeep Wrangler Sahara, the pinnacle of Jeep luxury. One of these is a masterpiece of engineering. The other is a $15,000 trap that could ruin your daily commute, destroy your bank account, and leave you with a vehicle you actually hate driving. Most YouTubers will tell you it's about the tires. They're wrong. It's about a hidden mechanical geometry that changes how these two vehicles interact with the Earth. Today, I'm going to show you the one specific button on the Rubicon that 90% of owners use incorrectly, and I'm going to reveal the golden ratio, a math formula that proves exactly which Jeep you should buy based on a single number on your dashboard. If you buy the wrong one, you aren't just losing money, you're buying a lifestyle that doesn't exist for you. Let's get into the truth. Module 1. The psychology of the trim. The Jeep Wrangler Sahara is built for people who want open-air Jeep freedom but live mostly on pavement. It delivers comfort, refinement, and daily usability. The Jeep Wrangler Rubicon is engineered as a serious off-road tool, inspired by the legendary Rubicon Trail. Buying a Rubicon for pure city driving means paying for heavy-duty hardware you may never use. Module 2. The Powertrain Deep Dive. Sahara Standard 2.0-liter Turbo i4, 270 HP/295 pound-feet torque. More low-end torque than the V6, feels quicker in city driving. Rubicon Standard 3.6-liter Pentastar V6, 285 HP/260 pound-feet torque. Naturally aspirated, smoother and more predictable for slow off-road control. Transmission difference. Sahara equals 8-speed automatic only. Rubicon equals 8-speed auto or 6-speed manual. Manual reduces towing capacity. Module 3. Axles and strength. Sahara uses lighter-duty Dana axles, smoother ride, better for daily driving. Rubicon gets heavy-duty Dana 44 axles front and rear, plus a full-float rear axle, 2024/2025. Stronger, wider, built for extreme off-roading, but heavier and less fuel-efficient. If you don't rock crawl, this extra strength becomes expensive, unused weight. Module 4. Transfer case. Sahara 2.72:1 low range, perfect for snow, mud, boat ramps. Optional select track full-time 4WD, safer from mixed pavement in winter driving. Rubicon 4:1 low range, about 100:1 crawl ratio, extreme slow speed control for rock crawling. Part-time 4WD only, not ideal for dry pavement use. For daily winter driving, Sahara can actually be the smarter system. Module 5. Interior difference. Sahara equals more comfort. Heated seats, heated steering wheel, quieter cabin, 3 to 5 decibels less noise at highway speeds. Rubicon equals more rugged. Auxiliary switches for lights and winches, more aggressive styling, less sound insulation. If you commute daily, Sahara feels more premium. Module 6. Tires and suspension cost. Sahara 18-inch wheels with all-season tires. Quieter, better fuel economy, shorter stopping distance. Rubicon 33 to 35-inch all-terrain tires. Looks tougher but 2 to 4 mpg worse fuel economy, longer wet braking distance. $350 to $500 per tire replacement cost. Sway bar disconnect. Rubicon only. Great for rock crawling. Only works in 4 low under 18 miles per hour. Useless if you never off-road seriously. Module 7. Resale and the decision formula. Rubicon has stronger resale value. Higher upfront cost but holds value better long-term. The golden rule. Less than 10 off-road days per year, buy Sahara. More than 30 off-road days per year, buy Rubicon. Between 10 and 30 days, be careful. Image versus reality. Important note, Rear lockers are not for snow driving. For most drivers, Sahara's limited slip differential is safer and more practical.
So, which is actually better? The Sahara is the better vehicle. It's faster, quieter, more fuel efficient, and more comfortable. It is the logical choice. The Rubicon is the better Jeep. It is a cultural icon. It is an insurance policy against the terrain. It is the emotional choice. If you want to be the person who could go anywhere, get the Rubicon. But if you want to be the person who actually enjoys the drive to work every morning, stop lying to yourself and get the Sahara. Engagement hook. I want to hear from you. Are you an off-road purist who thinks the Sahara isn't a real Jeep? Or are you a realist who thinks the Rubicon is a waste of money for most people? Drop a comment below. I'm going to be jumping in to discuss gear ratios with you guys. If this helped you save $15,000, hit that subscribe button. We do deep dives like this every week to make sure you don't get ripped off by the dealership marketing machine. See you in the next one.